That reunion was absolute trash. Basuda, bin juice, proper like, it was dry. It was drier than a giraffe's left foot and them things there. What kind of idiot thing is that? The whole format is dead, if you ask me. Like, and it's not even like, it's only like a week ago since the show ended. What are you reuniting about? Literally a week ago. And you know the mad thing? I didn't even realize there was 32 people in that house this year. I don't even remember most of them. Who are they? They interviewed maybe like a quarter, maybe half if we're being generous in them things there. The rest of them were like flipping green screen just in the background and stuff. Like backup dancers. That's what the rest of them were, just like backup dancers. Nobody don't even know who they are. You know them ones there. But all the main players, the 4 finalists came through. Zachariah and Rapunzel, Molly, whatever her name is, Goldilocks, yeah. They came through. Ty and Ella came through looking smooth. Ty looking like a flipping member of JLS or, I don't know, Blazing Squad or something, the way he was dressed and stuff. Ty and Ella come through. Whitney and the Loch Ness Monster also came through, looking smooth, looking crispier than a pack of Pringles and them things there. They look nice. And obviously the winners came through, the fake winners. Fake news, fake. The fake winners came through. Jess and his flipping Estonian foot tickler. This brother looks like a flipping Peruvian shoe cobbler. Sammy, the flipping Captain Birdseye's nephew and them things there. They came through and they were looking good in them things there. But I'm not going to lie, there's 1 or 2 little suspect things that was squatting in this reunion that weren't really feeling in them things there. But we'll talk about them things further on and stuff, yeah? But I like the way how Whitney, Catherine and Ella was all matching in the white. And bro, it looked like a Christian out there, the way they was all white, all matching in white and stuff. It looked so beautiful, so angelic, so peaceful. Yo! I liked it. I liked it a lot. Catherine was all sat with flipping Elon, flipping Jeffrey Jr., Uncle Ben's. She was all sat there with him and they look cool. Even though there's news out there that they're broken up. We know they're not together, but they was all sat together. Guess who was there as well? Man, like Scott was there as well, you know. Massa! I'm going to tell you some more about that in a minute still. But yeah, Leah and Montel, bro, they weren't even together. They were sat further apart. Even though they came together in the end just to have a little interview with Maya and stuff, yeah? Bro, they were sat so far apart, they might as well have been in flipping 2 different studios and them things there. Do you know what I'm saying? But, like, Montel being Tyrique's son, yeah, I can understand him being in the studio because Ty probably couldn't even get no childcare and them things there. You know what I'm saying? This little man, little waste man, Montel. But him and Leah went sat together. Anyway, they picked out their top 3 moments of the season and stuff. And one of the main moments, yeah, it was a moment. It was big. It was huge. Dr. Evil, you know them ones there. I want $1 million. It was big still. Was when flipping Ella brought back flipping Twiggy D. Uzi. Uzi's a cool guy still. But they showed when Ella brought him back and she was just standing there with him. And they were just standing there like this. And Ty was obviously PO'd and he was pissed off. That was one of their top moments. The second moment was Mao. Bro, Mao is actually crazy, you know. Remember when she was doing a little Garfield, the little cat dance and them things there, like she's Felix and stuff. They showed that moment. That was a bit mad still. Bro, I swear that gal smoking food or eating mushrooms for breakfast or something. I don't know. She's just a bit cuckoo. I like her though. I like Mao still. I don't know. She kind of reminds me of like, cause she's a bit airheadish, bro. She just reminds me of like someone like a Phoebe from Friends or something. Just someone just a bit. Do you know what I mean? She's cool though. I like Mao still. And the third moment of the season was when Scott called this waste man Mitch a knobhead. That was a moment still, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, Scott said he's been moving like a wallard the whole time and he just couldn't wait to tell him and them things there. And Mitch was still sitting there like acting like he's king. Mitch is a waste, man. Did you not see the t-shirt he was wearing as well? It looked like he'd been beefing with ants or something, just bare holes in it and stuff. Crazy. But yeah, then they done their own little graph tease thing and all that stuff. Bro, I forgot Zesty Pappy was here, I swear down. I forgot this croissant was even on the show, bro. Zesty Pappy was there with Mehdi, obviously. They're chatting to him, asking him about Whitney, and he's just there and all that stuff. Oi, listen, yeah? I'm going to talk about him and Whitney as well later on. Certain people are like, oh, why is Whitney moving all bitter and stuff? Shut your mouth. Fam, if I saw Mehdi on road, I'm dashing a French baguette at him. Just for the way he treated Whitney. What are you not talking about? Anyway, I'm going to dive deeper into that later on. Like a scuba diver and them things there. Man's going to talk about that. Do you know what I'm saying? Then Maya interviewed Goldilocks, flipping Rapunzel, Molly and Zachariah first, yeah? She interviewed them first, but it was dead. It was a boring interview. Molly was saying, oh, it feels good to be back. Back from where? You just went home the other day. Bro, you've been back. You've been back like a vertebrae and them things there. The way man had to see you again like deja vu is crazy. Like, acting like, oh yeah, she ain't been outside all that time. You was in Heathrow and bought man a flipping them some dead bracelet you bought for Zach. You've been out. Stop acting like Zach. I can understand because obviously he's Mr. Broskies and stuff. But you, I don't understand this Molly gal. Even her whole tonight when they were showing her, the gal is just, she's so performative. She's like a knobhead. She talks like she's on Hollyoaks or something. Like she's been given lines to do. Or she talk on some CBBS vibes. You know them ones there? Some Nickelodeon, some Wasteman vibes. You know them ones there? And the way I see this gal moving, I swear down, she gonna have a big man like Zach and his broskies doing TikToks and stuff. Hey, listen, I can see her and Zach doing the TikToks. His big old self just looking like a flipping American fridge just there like, yeah. Whatever the TikTok dance is, yeah. I can see that happening very soon because this guy, he looks trapped. Swear down. I'm still not convinced that he's into this gal. I just feel like, I don't know. Maybe he's been made to sign a contract. I don't know. It's just, I don't see it. I don't see it on some Stevie Wonder thing. Anyway, while Zach and Molly was on the panel, yeah, on the chairs sitting down, yeah, on some comfortable chairs, yeah, I want to know, I'm going to talk about that in a minute, yeah. While Zach and Molly was sat down, yeah, Kady was invited to the panel. And obviously, we all know Kady's been messy. She's been out here on podcasts, just chatting people's names. This gal has been a chatty patty. She been running her mouth like her mouth was Mo Farah and them things there. The way this gal just been chatting, bare waffle, like with no syrup and them things there, yeah. So Maya invited her onto the panel, innit, to like, wow, why you been talking all this stuff? And she's trying to act like, you know them kind of people that dash a rock and hide their hands, like, oh, it's nothing, you know, I'm just saying, you know, very rare. And then she goes on to say, oh, I'm not the problem, Zach's the problem. Mind you, that's the line that we've heard someone use in the house before. Who said it about Zach being a problem? I can't remember, but boy, maybe it's true, maybe it's not, but listen, Kady was here for some smoke. That's all I'm saying. Then Catherine and Elam got interviewed and they got asked about the status of their relationship. And Catherine basically just said, cause you know he's just a friend. You know he's just a friend. Yo, man like Uncle Ben's flipping Jeffrey Jr., you know. She said he's just a friend. Obviously, we know they went both their ways. He just used her or just used Love Island to try and boost his TikTok or whatever idiot business he's doing out there. Proper wasteman things. But yeah, he was just there. Scott was sitting on the same table as well. So he was on the right side of Catherine, Scott was on the left. So the interviewer went straight over to like Scott to ask Catherine like, yo, what going with you and Scott? What going in them things there? And everybody was proper excited and this flipping Jeffrey was just sat there like a fruit bowl. Just, you get me? Talking about he gives Catherine his blessing. Who are you? Some old witch or something. Nobody don't care about you. Allow it. Talking about they have my blessing. Deep inside, yeah, you know he was hurting like Steph London and them things there. Cause it's hurting me. It was hurting him. It was killing him. His belly inside was churning. He couldn't take it. But yo, forget about flipping Jeffrey Jr. Uncle Ben's, yeah? Bro, Scott and Catherine. Mad does. Bro, there might be a thing there, you know. I think there's a thing there. They were acting all shy and a bit cautious about it. But I can see that. Yo! Peak. Yo, there might be a... Yo! What you... That's mad still. Catherine was saying, yeah, she did say she had a couple of regrets that she said she shouldn't have let people get in their head and all them things there. And I can't remember what else she said, but yo, it seemed like she was a bit influenced in the villa and all that stuff. But look, it looks like they're back on good terms. And wow, what do you guys think? Then they interviewed Tyrique and Ella, yeah? Now, this is where my beef started with Love Island tonight. Why did, and it peed me off even more, yeah? Why did Molly and Zach get interviewed on the couch, yeah? And then Tyrique and Ella got interviewed at a bar on some uncomfortable thing. Then Whitney and Lochan got interviewed at the bar on some uncomfortable thing. Then they went back on the couch to interview Sammy and Jesse. Wait, wagwan with that? Can someone explain it to me? Anyway, Tyrique and Ella, they ain't really much to report back. Their families, they're getting on, they're happy. Them man, they're happier than Pharrell. Ear to ear smile like the Christmas Grinch. They're cool. They're getting on. Again, I don't think they're going to last, but right now, everything's good. You know what I'm saying? They're enjoying all the love from social media, the Tyrella fan pages and all that stuff. They're loving it. And yo, I wish them well. I wish you well. I wish you well. I wish them well, honestly. But Tyrique, like I said, he was dressed like literally the 5th member of JLS tonight. You know that man there? I thought he was going to start busting out dance moves like Cisco and them man there. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? He looked like he was from a 90s band. But apart from that, everything was good, man. Then they interviewed Whitney and the Loch Ness Monster, yeah? Like, I don't even really like, I don't know. Why did they show their family and friends? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Like, Lockham's friends, yeah, they look cool, but I'm not going to lie. I didn't expect his friends to look like flipping in-betweeners and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Them man, they just look like they're from the Big Bang Theory and stuff. I don't know. It just look a bit different. But cool. They got on. Lockham's looking to be a little house husband and them things there. Yo! I think he's looking to stay in the yard while Whitney goes out on the road, just collect the coins that flipping Mario and Luigi. You get me? Looking to be a house husband. But see them two, yeah, they're very, very good together. Like, he's literally like, not the yin and the yang. Like, he's such a calm, like, cool, calm, collected brother, yeah. He's cool. Unlike Mehdi, the zesty pappy. Fam, I swear down, I just wanted to dash a stale cross on Mehdi's headpiece every time I was watching him, yeah. But this Lockham guy, he seems like a level-headed, grown-up guy. You know them ones there. He's more mature. He knows what he wants and stuff. And he balances out Whitney. You know how people say she's fiery and all that? She's not. She's just not going to put up with nonsense. And that's someone she's willing to be submissive to. Do you know what I'm saying? And yo, again, I wish you well. I wish them well, I swear down. Whitney said she was overwhelmed by the love from social media and what she began. Whitney, we love you. We'll always love you, Whitney. We'll always love you, man. Come on, man. We got your back. Got your back like a chiropractor. You know them ones there? Cool, just cool now. They're not boyfriend and girlfriend yet, but Loch Ness Monster's saying, yo, soon. You get me? Soon. Loch Ness, I'm waiting. Waiting. Then Mehdi got given a little minute to give his piece on how he feels, and he was all like, yeah, you know, I wish them the best and rare. And Whitney's response, Whitney was just like, yo, like, yeah, okay, cool, but whatever, I don't really care. Like, he's there, I don't care. Like, people online here were saying she was so cold and why she behaving bitter, and do you not remember how she cried like a widow when he left and all this stuff? Bro, you lot are just so like, I don't know what's wrong with you guys. Have you forgotten how horrible the brother treated her? I wanted to fly out to Spain and mash him up myself. You know them ones there, fam? I was so mad at the brother. Have you forgotten how horrible he treated her? The reason why she cried when he left here, I think everybody agreed. It wasn't a cry of like, oh, I'm going to miss Mehdi. It was just so much emotions bottled up from all these last couple of weeks of him treating her like rubbish and all this stuff and everything that's going on in the house. And that was just a spillage of it. You know, like the straw that broke the camel's back. That was all that was. It wasn't like, oh, Mehdi was just my lover. I'm going to miss him. And bro, the brother's some any dry French baguette. I'm telling you. Anyway, they gave him his little piece to talk and he said what he said and Whitney said what she said. But people online got a problem with Whitney's attitude, didn't it? He didn't care for Whitney's feelings. Remember when the whole thing happened with Jess and Catherine and Whitney, and then he was trying to bad up his own person that he was partnered up with, you know, Whitney for Jess. The guy's a waste, man, I swear down. Then they interviewed Messi Mitch after. The brother is a wallard. The biggest wallard, the biggest snob jockey you've ever seen. Anyway, he was sat there with Ella B, and Abby was sat there and they was interviewing them, and then Abby and Ella B got into a madness because Abby was saying, oh, well, going back home and watching back all the footage, I realised, oh, me and him had something better than what them two's got. And Ella B obviously has to back her corner. She's like, no, you didn't, and all that. Obviously, they went back and forth, and then Ella B came out with the cheesiest line. Fam, she must have found in a pack of Dairy Lees or some cathedrals or something. It was so cheesy. She's like, oh, I'm getting gaslit by a gas engineer. Shut up. Fam, she's been waiting the whole week to practice that. She's been looking in the mirror and the lines. She practiced it on her phone. She's read it back. And it was dead. It was so dead. That was the deadest line ever, man. This girl, she's just some any Benidorm character. I said to you, she looks like a character from Ants. You know them ones there? People talking about, oh, she smoked Ella B. No, she didn't. She's a waste girl. I think people's forgotten about with this whole, Mitch is messy. He's messy. Facts, yeah? Has people forgotten that she was the one that stepped out on Mitch first when she going to talk to Scott, talking about, oh, I like it when guys graft for me and all these things, yeah? It was her, like, jumping around from Willie, playing musical chair with the Willies and them things there. Jumping around like crisscross and stuff, like, thinking she can just, do you know what I mean? Trying to play it with Scott while she's there with Mitch. Bro, this girl is an idiot, man. I don't rate Abby at all, man. I'm glad I don't got to see her no more. Then they interviewed the winners, yeah? Jess and his flipping Romanian rat catcher. I can't believe, yeah, this flipping little dungeon rat, Sammy, this Captain Birdseye's nephew, I can't believe he won it. After all these heinous things he's done and said to this girl, yeah? People just, bro, and you know what, yeah? The producer manipulated everybody. They showed Tyrique's arguments and everyone else's arguments, but guess what? They didn't show certain things because they don't want you to feel sympathy for certain people. They wanted you to uphold certain people, and it worked. It worked. They had people turning on their own people and them things there. It worked. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyway, they interviewed the winners, whatever. Again, they interviewed them on the sofa. I want to know the reasoning behind that. Why did like the two ethnics get interviewed in the bar, and the other couples, the white couples, got interviewed on the sofa? Anyway, Jess as well chatting, bare pop out of mouth, talking about, oh, she never had to chase a man. She didn't have to chase a man. Fam, she chased him like a thief from Primark. She chased him like it was a relay and she was collecting a baton. She chased him like an alcoholic beverage. She chased the boy so... This girl is deluded. I swear now she's deluded talking about she never chased him. Bro, anyway, then there was a little passa between Broski, Zachariah and Kady. Because Zachariah, I think Amaya was asking him 1 or 2 questions and he wanted to say something earlier on. I remember, but he got cut off where, and he was like, you know what, yeah? You know me, broski, chatting to Maya, yeah? I'm not one to chat behind people's backs. If I got something to say, yeah, I'll just say it. But I'm not the one going out there chatting about people on podcasts, broski. You know them ones there, that's all I'm going to say. And the crowd's like, ah! And Kady was, I can't remember what Kady said. Kady's such a waste chick as well. Such a waste, man. She's talking about, oh, something about your 15 minutes of fame. Bro, you're a big woman who should be starting a family and this is your second time on Love Island. What are you talking about 15 minutes of fame? You've come back for that 15 minute, you waste, man. What's wrong with Kady? Who does she think she is? Bro. But, do you know what? Of all the juices that we could have had and all the beef and all the, you know what I'm saying? This could have been a sick reunion. One, if they left it for at least a month or 2, let more get out, more people do podcasts and chat poo about each other and them things there. And 2, stop showing irrelevant stuff. I don't care about their families and what they've done. Nobody cares about all that. And then they had so many adverts just filling in the gaps. Bro, it's a waste of an hour and a half. They could have filled that in like half an hour. No, them ones there. But that's another season wrapped up. Bro, it's peak still. Yeah, man. That was the reunion, man. Let me know what you guys think of it. I thought it was dead. Dead. I swear down. It's your boy Fred Stones.